mind telling me how I ended up here?
What was the last thing you remember?
I was headed to the airfield looking for my cousin Sarah because I suspected it was not Sarah, but it was you in a mask.
Ooh, solid theory.
And it turns out it was a mask, only the person beneath it was Ava Vitale.
Ooh, and the plot thickens.
Didn't you put her up to it? Because I know the two of you are friends.
Well, I mean, it's true, we go way back. But what happened at the airfield when you figured all this out?
Well, I was about to call Rafe, only someone came up, hit me from behind, and I think I know who it was.
I know you said you forgive me, but I hope you really do.
I do. As long as you can forgive me too.
For what?
For acting like an insecure child. Doubting you. Doubting what we have together.
You have nothing to be sorry for, Gwen.
I do. I completely overreacted. See, I saw you obsessing about Sarah, and I panicked. The truth is, Sandra, you're all I've got. And my father's moved away, and Abigail and I will... We can hardly even be in the same room together, and so... If I lost you, I'd be completely alone.
Here's the good news, Gwen. You're not going to lose me. Ever.
Do you mean that?
Of course I do.
Trust me, Lonnie, if Chanel and I go to battle against TR, he will exploit any and all vulnerabilities.
You don't even know him, right?
No, except that he's working with Johnny DeMera, which tells me a lot. Besides, I know that type.
Which is?
Charming and affable on the surface, but something very different underneath.
How can you tell that from one conversation?
You know, just like you're good at sniffing out criminals, I got a nose for users. You don't get to be a big-time movie producer without being a cutthroat. I'm just trying to protect you and your precious children.
I think you're being paranoid.
Paranoid, cautious, what's the difference? Lonnie, just do me a favor, would you? Now, if you ever come across that man again, you just go running in the opposite direction. You hear me? I don't want you having anything to do with TR Coates.
So who do you think knocked you out?
I mean, come on, I wake up here. I've got you hovering over me. It doesn't take an investigative reporter to assume it was probably you.
Oh, well, I can neither confirm nor deny.
Sure. Okay, let's just keep playing your games.
All you need to know, Miss Abigail, the reason you're here is because you were sticking your nose where it didn't belong.
You mean I was getting too close to the truth about what actually happened to Sarah?
What truth is that?
Sarah didn't just decide to leave Salem on her own last year. You did something to her, didn't you?
Why is it every time I'm with you, everything just feels so much better? Like all my problems just sort of float away.
I hope I can always do that for you. I hope